6:30 and I planned to wake up early, but also I woke up by myself. Let's check the weather. If you look at the weather, we can see that it's not so bad, and there is even like a little bit of sun. Good to go. Got all of this for breakfast. And right now I'm actually contemplating, I think I'm gonna pack this as a lunch and make some sandwiches. There's like 2.5 sandwiches, and I'm gonna cook my oats. That actually serves me better. First and last long sign, 6 hours 30 minutes, and La Doule, that's the one above, 2 hours. And I go. That is where we need to go. It is so steep. I'm already tired. So we're 1 hour in and I'm pooped. This, you can see here, that has been going for the last 60 minutes. This is like the hardest ascent hill ever. I feel like we're literally climbing a 4,000er. It's hard. And I'm only like 1 hour in. I don't think I'll be there in 1 hour on top of the mountain. So I'm going really slow with a backpack. And the rocks are slippery, of course, so have to be very careful on that. For 35 minutes and 5 hours, and if I were to skip it, 4 hours 10. But number 5 says this way, so we're going into the very pretty view. This is where we're going, and this is how far down it goes right here, and I can only imagine the view you would have here right now. Bummer. So we made it. That's the view. There's really nothing to see. The building up here is like this space like house. I think this is a weather station, and there's like cows there. They're approaching. I'm keeping my feet up just for a second, trying to dry my socks a little bit, have a snack, drink something, and then we continue the journey. So we should have walked here, but instead I've been walking down this street. So I'm very far off the trail, having done like a tremendous extra distance, and I have to go all the way back here to here where kind of the trail goes back together. I'm trying to put my feet up a little bit and recover. That was so much fun. I got back to the trail and we are now basically, that's about where we're going. It is all very, very flat and all on full concrete street. That's not fun. But the fun part is that there's this woman that I've been passing. We've been literally flip-flopping each other almost all day. So usually she would pass me while I was doing breaks, and then I would catch up to her like few kilometers down and then take a break again, and then she would pass me again. So just here before that I was like, oh, here we are again, and I spoke English to her because I'm not good in French. Like, I'm not good enough in French to say stuff like that. And she's like, I don't speak English, but German. So I found out that both of us speak German. And we've been hiking together, unfortunately, and that's such a bummer that we didn't figure this out earlier. We could have hiked so much distance together. It could have been so much more fun, but in a very short time, because she does have a family member there bringing her some food for lunch. So it would have been so much fun. In that short time, we caught up on so much things, hiking and the trip, and where she slept last night and where I slept last night. That was just super cool. Like, I never thought that this would happen. It's such a big trail thing, and that trail isn't like a huge deal. I think I'm walking wrong. It was finally warm enough to put on a t-shirt. That feels super, super nice. Also, I arrived in this village that's on the way to the final point of the trail. This is the first running water since this morning. I still had some water, but I'm glad I could just do a small refill. I've just opened this little piece of Nutella. Because I needed some sugar and some chocolate. Been walking about maybe like 4 kilometers on this street, and I just looked up the next, it's 5 more kilometers to the final thing, and it's all on concrete. I have no issue walking in the mountain and on forest, but this is so uncomfortable. First little river that I'm seeing. Right here. This is probably the last of the trail arrows that we're gonna see, because we are about this close to getting to our goal of train station. We're here. Finally, it is 3:20, which means that I did 7:40 in 9 hours, exactly 9 hours. It said it was 7:40 on the map, but that wasn't calculating all my breaks, food, drink, water, rest, and carrying a backpack. So pretty solid. I literally right now have a train that brings me almost back in front of my house, so that's super, super, super nice. Gonna eat ice cream and then go home and eat food and eat more ice cream because I'm hungry. I'm home. I have a big ass bowl of pasta right here waiting for me. I do want to wrap up this video by saying that I've had an absolute blast. I did a calculation and I did 65 kilometers, which in hindsight is really stupid once again. But as a conclusion, I can say that I've got 2 blisters that are new and I managed to tape both of them. The only thing I noticed today, the last 5K were hard. My feet really hurt, and I think that's something that if I were going to continue doing long distance hikes, that I would have to start a bit slower, lower distance and then kind of gradually increase. So that's another learning. Every time you go out there, you learn something and you can improve on. That being said, I've had a blast. I basically almost put everything away and cleaned, and I have a laundry going because I was smelly. I took a shower, feeling like a new human, ready to get back to work tomorrow and start over it again. It's 5:30, and with that I'm calling it a night for the vlog. Thank you very much for, if you actually watched up to here, thank you so much for supporting everything. Find the link to other socials down in the box and click the little follow button or subscribe button or whatever it says if you want to stay up to what's coming next, because again, this is not the last time. I love you to absolute pieces. Thank you very much and good night.